YouTube, what is up? It is Winder here, and today I am bringing you my first video which I'm actually commentating on in a very long time. So basically, this is just going to be a video of me touring the stadium which I've built on Minecraft. A couple people may know this world. Me and my friend Nathan actually did a tour of it back a very long time ago, probably a good 2 years ago, just having a little walk around. It wasn't anywhere near as built up as it is at the minute. Obviously I've still got plans to make it even bigger, but I do actually have a stadium over there based on sort of the Allianz, which Bayern Munich play in. But my inspiration for this stadium behind me is like a lower tier League 1, League 2 sort of team in the English divisions. Obviously I follow Gillingham, which are one of my local clubs, obviously the only club in Kent to be in the football leagues, which is League 2 and above. So I sort of say that they're my team, but obviously I support Manchester United because my family got me into them at a young age. But anyway, let's just get into the tour. So here we have a nice overview of the stadium. It was definitely more planned out than my other stadium. You may see a few bits on here and be like, oh, that's I've seen that before, and that would be correct because I have taken a few parts of the stadium, designs of it, from other videos or images online, and then just tried to implement them all together to make my sort of own design stadium. So on the front here you can see we have GFC, obviously Gillingham Football Club, or Gertrude's Fanny Clips or something. We have a couple stewards, obviously Redstone in. But yeah, the main two sort of entrances, we've just got a simple like ticket booth thing, a turnstile. I know it's not really a turnstile, but you can't do much with Minecraft. There are like much more developed ones, I guess develop's the words, down there. But we have a little guy here, obviously taking the ticket, and then he opens the gate for you. Obviously it's a wooden gate, you can do it yourself. But up here we have like a little private box. I've not actually furnished, but you get a nice overview of the stadium, or the pitch. And if we come down and actually enter onto the field, you'll see that we have one stand here for seating, one along the back, and as well as the opposite end, which I guess would be for away fans. But then over here we have a lower tier as well as a higher tier, and then boxes through the middle. I kind of like the design, but I don't know how I feel about the shape. It's a bit weird, I will admit. If we go over to the side, you will actually see that it's a very weird shape for what you'd think a football stand would be. But like I've put all of these windows in just to try and give it some depth. I know it just looks like the same sort of thing over and over. But, here we have more developed turnstiles where you'd actually walk in, give the person your ticket, and then they'd open you in, but you can jump it because fuck the rules. Like on this main road here, this would be where the team coaches come in. Obviously, go off to the side here. This gazer would let you in, whereas the fans would just walk down here and in through the turnstiles. In here we have an opportunity to take like selfies or pictures with your favourite players as they walk in to their dressing room, or get a few autographs or whatever you'd like. So the players would walk down through here. We have the away dressing room here, which isn't very developed, I guess. Then the home one, it's slightly bigger, but there's still no showers or whatnot, and then just a random corridor. We have a nice little interview room. Not that League 1 and 2 teams have television coverage for like interviews, but I thought I'd put it in anyway. And then obviously this leads out onto the pitch. The two managers obviously have their two box boxes which they must stay in the game. If we go down into the fans tunnels, you'll see that here we have like a little restaurant. Well, it's not a restaurant, like a cafe where you can buy your burgers or whatnot. Pretty simple design. This thing above is meant to be like a sort of shutter, so that when it's not open, it'll fold down onto the window and be like a flat wall. Obviously it's Minecraft, so it's just imagination. If we come up these steps, we've just got a completely empty level because I'm not really quite sure what to put in here. I mean, we've got one sofa. What I'll probably end up doing is putting more sort of food places. Obviously, as it is a sort of concourse, and that is what you'd find in there. Maybe a few snack machines or whatnot. If we come down onto the other side, it's just literally the same, but sort of flipped. But then we have extra space here because it's not symmetrical. We just got Bryce's Burgers and hot dogs, fries, just two random shops. Obviously, the stadium's not been fully furnished yet because I built it over the space of maybe well, yeah, it would have been 2 to 3 days. Like the actual build itself took, I'd say, 6 or 7 hours on and off. Like bearing in mind that I would have gone for dinner within that time, or just had a break. But then if we come up these stairs here, we'll have each individual box, which haven't exactly had the interiors done. This one's completely not done. But literally I just put seats either side of a carpet and then one seat looking out onto the pitch. I mean, the seats wouldn't be great because you just have this wall in the way, so I guess you'd have to stand up. But hey ho, it's Minecraft. As we head down towards the middle, this box and the box to our right are 1 block wider than the rest of them, obviously for symmetry reasons. There'd be 6 wide, whereas the others are just 5. And then if we come up these stairs here, it leads us to the upper stands, or the upper tier of the northern stand, I want to say. Let's have a look at the map. It is indeed the northern side of the stand. So, yeah. Here's for an elevated view of the pitch. Obviously, it'll be able to give more seating to the fans. Obviously, Gillingham's a fucking huge club. It just is. It's the best club in England, without a doubt. But yeah, this is by no means necessary based on the Priestfield. It's nothing alike. I mean, it is on a residential sort of area, but obviously this isn't done yet. I'm just going to have a lot of houses here. This like grey strip through here is going to be like a back alley, allowing people to come into their back gardens. But yeah, for the stadium, there's not really that much I can show you. This here is meant to be the commentary box. Obviously, this here is exactly the same as the opposite end. But instead of having a trapdoor, I put a full door here. Kind of awkward. But yeah, the commentary box is here. Nice view out onto the pitch for the commentators. If we shut that, we'll actually head outside. The whole way around the stadium, we've just got this kind of modern design, like the blue, black, white, so on and so forth. But it just, I don't know, it gives it colour and depth, which most of my builds don't have. Here for the floodlights, you'll see it's a pretty common design, just a couple lights and then half slabs to give it a bit of oomph. These half slabs on the back are used to cover up the redstone lamps. I don't know why I broke it, I'll have to fix it now. But yeah, we then have the cobblestone fences, obviously coming up for the actual beam and then a bit more for support. Along the back here, I put, like, for the roof, I have half slabs and then each wall colour. So I thought here, instead of having it just completely stop, we'll have it roofed down or ramped down onto this, just to give it more of a shape and structure, I suppose. Again, it's Minecraft, you have to use your imagination, I suppose. But other than that, there's not really a lot else to show apart from this, which is just a pretty modern shop sort of design, which I believe I got from a video, but there's not really much in here, just a few boots. These ones are cheaper, I don't know why. Don't know why anyone would want bright red boots as well, that's just weird. And then we have each of the individual jerseys for Gillingham. Obviously, the goalkeeper home and away kit, so I'm not too sure which way round they're meant to be. The home kit, the away kit for this season, as well as the third kit, which is actually white with like red trim, whereas this would be red with white trim. And then just put some random prices up. The individual jerseys would be £30, and then for the shorts and socks, an extra £10, which realistically, in today's economy, sort of football prices, would be absolutely ridiculous. Most clubs will try to scam you an extra like 20 quid just for socks. Cough. Many Premier League clubs. Cough. I mean, all of them, but sure. Other than that, I guess that's it. I will be adding more stuff to the stadium just to make it more of a atmosphere. Obviously, this middle concourse here will have more shops and like sort of concession stand. I think it's concession stands, just like sort of places selling foods and drink. As well as I will be most probably adding an extra sort of place onto the home thing for showers, maybe, if I can find the room. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about the away end. I guess they're just going to have to stink and not have any medical treatment because fuck everyone else. Am I right? No, I'm a nice guy. But yeah, I guess I'm going to end it there. If you would like to see any more of this world, there is quite a bit to it. Obviously, I'll go back to the map and show. It's quite a big world. Not one of the best worlds you'll ever see, but I like it. Obviously, it was made a very long time ago, and we've just slowly added stuff to it over time. But yeah, other than that, I have been Winder. This is my first video back. I hope I don't sound like a fucking pleb. And I hope to see you soon in some more videos where I'm actually uploading to this thing called YouTubes. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall speak to you next time. Goodbye.